Grayscale could be loading up on these coins in the future. Should you get in before they do? What's up, my Milk Money millionaires? I'm Josh, and today I'm going to be getting into some news about Grayscale opening up a long list of new funds so that you can get ahead of them loading up. I'll also be talking about which one of these coins are my favorite and which ones I already own. Remember, I'm just a YouTuber, so this is not professional financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and invest at your own risk. So a little bit about Grayscale. Who is Grayscale? Grayscale Investment LLC is a digital currency investing service company. The company provides market information, investment exposure, and investment products to the developing digital currency asset class. They were the first, and until very recently, the only fund where you could actually buy crypto in a regular brokerage account with their Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. The Grayscale Bitcoin Trust has been a very popular investment vehicle, and as evidenced by the amount of purchasing that Grayscale has been doing on behalf of their clients. Grayscale, in early January, bought 3 times as many Bitcoins that were actually mined. They've accumulated over 5 billion Bitcoins in 2020 and are estimated to control 5% of the entire Bitcoin market by the end of 2021. So as you can see, Grayscale is a big player in this market. And with the amount of accumulation that they're doing, you can see that they probably could have an impact on the price. As they're loading up on hundreds of millions and billions of dollars of Bitcoin, it's possible that they will help support and move the price. At the very least, they allow capital that would otherwise maybe not be in the crypto space to enter the crypto space. Because a lot of people who maybe are in the regular brokerage account might want to be buying Bitcoin and don't know how to set up a Kraken account or set up a wallet, and they don't want to deal with all that. They just want to allocate 1 to 5% of their portfolio into Bitcoin. They're going to do so using Grayscale. So this is going to bring a lot of money into helping support the price of Bitcoin. Now, the same effect could possibly help other coins in the cryptocurrency space. So Grayscale currently has a handful of trusts. Their most popular obviously being the Bitcoin Trust, but they also have the Ethereum Trust, which was just recently reopened to investors. If you want to invest in Ethereum in your regular brokerage account, you can invest in the fund ETHE, the Grayscale Ethereum Trust. They also have a Ethereum Classic Trust, a Bitcoin Cash Trust, and a Litecoin Trust. I'm also a fan of Litecoin. If you believe in Bitcoin, it moves in a similar price. It moves very similarly to Bitcoin, but because it's smaller, you can have a higher percentage return. Over the last month or so, they have registered for a few new funds as well. So they've registered to set up a Chainlink fund, a Tezos fund, a Basic Attention Token fund, LivePeer fund, and Filecoin fund. Now, they've been registered. That doesn't mean they'll actually proceed with those. However, it does show some intentionality on possibly getting into investment vehicles for these coins. Now, if you're an investor of Chainlink or Tezos, then this might be exciting news for you because they could be bringing lots of new investors into your cryptocurrency. Personally, I own Tezos and Chainlink, so this is very good news. It does 2 things for me. One, it shows that there's some support and some belief in these coins if there's going to be major funds getting into them. There's a lot of coins out there, and it's hard to choose from which coins you want to invest in when there is so many. So seeing which ones big money is getting ready to move into can add to some validity of those coins. I've actually already made a video about why I like Chainlink so much. Like this video and subscribe to the channel so that you can see other videos. Check out the Chainlink if you would like to learn more. I think it's a great investment currently. And knowing that Grayscale is considering getting into Chainlink makes me feel even more confident. Grayscale has also just recently announced new registration in several other new coins, and they are mostly in the DeFi space, which is all the rage these days. I think DeFi, which is decentralized finance, is going to be the first major push for adopting blockchain technology. It's going to allow users to have faster and more secure transactions without having to interact with a centralized entity. It connects users directly, and so this has a lot of potential, especially when you see stuff in the news like with Robinhood shutting out users from trading. DeFi, in theory, could end all of that problem as users could trade between each other while the blockchain does all the validation for you. So there is no delay, there is no waiting 2 days for cash to clear through a clearinghouse, there's no broker to shut you down, etc. Now again, registration is not a guarantee that they're going to set up these funds, but they must have some intention if they're registering them. So some of the coins that they have registered over the last few months were Polkadot, Aave, Chainlink, Basic Attention Token, and Tezos, which I've already mentioned a few of those. But they've also opened up a whole new list of funds as well, which is going to be Aave, Cardano, Cosmos, EOS, Monero, Uniswap, and Polkadot. How can this be an advantage for us to know which coins that Grayscale is getting into? Well, obviously, they're going to be putting a lot of money in towards these coins. If they open up a fund, they're going to draw a lot of new investors. So if you can choose a couple of these coins that you really like, you're going to have some tailwinds helping support your investment. So there's a lot of coins here to go over. And if you would like me to make a video on any of these coins, feel free to throw it in the comments which videos that you would like me to make. In the meantime, I'm going to give you a super quick rundown of 5 of these coins that I already own that are my favorites. Cardano is beginning a lot of buzz on the internet. The goal of Cardano is to be like a multi-layered, better version of Ethereum. Currently, it's a very inexpensive coin, so you have a chance for a high multiple. You're getting in very early on the technology. Cardano is still under development. Now, that's part of the risk. It might never come to fruition. Maybe they have some problems along the way. Maybe some other blockchains come out and beat them to the punch of what technology that they're trying to create. Other Ethereum just might get an even bigger stranglehold on adoption. So there's a big risk with investing in Cardano. However, there's also big potential for rewards when you get in early on a new technology. So if Cardano is able to achieve all their goals and create this whole great new blockchain with all these different use cases, and you're getting it now when it's only like 30 cents, after it gets adopted and Grayscale starts throwing a bunch of money in and other investors start piling in, this could be a $5, $10, $20 coin, and then you're going to have a huge multiple of your investment. So I really like Cardano. I really like the founder, Charles Hoskinson, who came from Ethereum. So I have a good feeling about them. You definitely might want to dig in and give them a shot, especially with the high potential for returns if the technology becomes widespread and adopted. Now, Polkadot is another currency that I've been feeling like has a lot of promise. The goal of Polkadot is meant to enable cross-blockchain transfers of any type of data or token. So as these different projects get developed, and we have Ethereum being developed, and you have Cardano being developed, and you're going to have all these separate blockchains, that's going to be an advantage because they're all going to have their own role. But also the problem is you're going to have all these disconnected technologies, and you're going to want to have ways to get information and data and currency across to them. So the goal of Polkadot is to be able to connect different chains together, as well as be their own processor of applications. So I really like this one. It's a little bit of a long shot, just like all these coins, because you don't know which one's going to be adopted. However, there are lots of tokens that are being created for Polkadot, and there's a lot of buzz on the internet, so I've given this one a shot. Now, Uniswap is an awesome opportunity, I believe. So recently, it's been on a little bit of a run, so you might want to wait for it to cool down a little bit. But also with all the news about Robinhood and things like that, we might be getting attention into the DeFi trading space, and that might also cause Uniswap to go on a rally now. So you might want to maybe dip your toe in and then add more later if it pulls back. But what Uniswap is, it's one of the most popular exchanges for trading Ethereum tokens. So currently on Coinbase, you can only purchase like 40 different coins and tokens. Kraken still has less than 100. I can't remember. It's somewhere between 60 and 80. But there's lots and lots of tokens that you cannot buy on regular exchanges. So if you would like to buy many of these tokens that are on Ethereum technology, you would need to go to Uniswap with your wallet that would be loaded with Ethereum, and then you can trade Ethereum for any of the tokens that are on the Uniswap platform, which is almost all the ones that are running on Ethereum. This is an actual blockchain technology that is actually up and running and already having money flow through it so that they could possibly be creating revenue. So I believe that Uniswap has a lot of potential and is still small enough to get in on. So I'm really hoping Grayscale jumps in on Uniswap and helps boost my investment, and I would definitely recommend taking a look at Uniswap. Now, Aave is one I just started investing in. It's been on a run as well, so I haven't gone all in on it. I'm kind of watching it and hoping that we get a little bit of a pullback and consolidation with them. But it's been getting a lot of buzz. Anytime I'm hearing YouTubers talk about DeFi, they always mention Aave. And what Aave is, a peer-to-peer lending platform. So it promises to allow people to get access to capital much easier and much quicker, but also it has potential to let anybody become a lender and to profit off their assets without having to leave them at a bank with like a low interest CD. You could possibly put it up in the Aave circuit. And so there's definitely a possible use case for Aave, making it easier for people to get access to funds. And with all the buzz, I think Aave has some potential. It is a little bit more expensive than some of the other coins I've mentioned, but sometimes the higher price coins is you pay for what you get kind of a scenario, where as it's becoming proven and as it's showing a use case, price is going to go up. Like Bitcoin and Ethereum are way more expensive than other coins because they're actually being used and have a lot more support. All right, so again, if you want me to talk about more of these coins, definitely like and subscribe so I know that you like this content, and also leave me a comment below on which coins you're most interested in learning about, and I'll make some videos for you. Now, would I be buying any of these altcoins right now that Greystone is interested in getting into? And the answer is yes, if you believe that we're still in a bull market. So what the altcoins are, if you don't know what altcoins are, all these coins I've been talking about are altcoins, which means they're alternatives to Bitcoin. And if the whole crypto space is doing well, if Bitcoin is doing well, then altcoins can also be doing well, as Bitcoin brings in attention and brings in investment and brings in validity, especially if Ethereum does well, because a lot of these altcoins are based on Ethereum, and Ethereum is showing what the technology of crypto can do, therefore attracting more validation and more investment. So if you believe that the crypto run isn't over, then I believe now is an amazing time to get in. Now, if you think that Bitcoin and crypto went way too far, way too fast, and this pullback is just the start of the end, then you might want to wait for greater pullbacks. However, from all the buzz that I'm hearing, I do feel like that this is kind of a resting phase. The price didn't totally collapse. We're in normal correction territory from Bitcoin's all-time highs, and we're kind of just consolidating sideways. And I think we're going to have some catalysts coming soon that will help start driving attention and investment again. So we're already getting buzz with Dogecoin going crazy. XRP was going crazy today, and I don't actually believe in those two as investments, but either way, they're bringing attention to the space. Elon talking about Bitcoin again, and with all the inflation fears that are out there, and all the talk about DeFi, with the issues with brokerages shutting down trades, I think there's going to start being buzz moving back into the crypto space, and all of these smaller coins are going to start doing very well. Like, as I said before, it's hard to know which coins will win. So if you can get into coins that are tied into Ethereum, then you've got a good shot. But if you can also get into coins that you know big money is going to be moving into, I think that adds a lot of validity and a lot of push and catalyst towards your coins. So knowing that Grayscale is getting into all these coins makes me want to maybe get ahead of them, because if they do launch a fund and they start getting investors, they're going to need to be purchasing large amounts of currency, which is going to drive the price up. Good for you and good for me. Now, they might not be putting billions into Polkadot like they did with Bitcoin, but the billions that they got for Bitcoin purchases shows how much attention they're able to get and how many investors they're able to get. And especially if the whole space starts doing well, then you can believe that investors are going to start wanting to branch out into some of these smaller coins, especially when you hear the news of Dogecoin going crazy. Not that Grayscale's in Dogecoin, but it just starts getting attention to, oh, there's other coins besides Bitcoin that could do really well. And I think that that's going to bring more interest to the Grayscale suite of products as they are released. Anyway, if you believe in cryptocurrency for the rest of the year, then it's probably a good time to start investing before Grayscale does, and checking out some of these coins that they plan on opening funds for. Check out some of those favorites that I mentioned. Polkadot, Cardano, and Chainlink are three of my absolute favorites. Like and subscribe so that you'll be seeing all the videos that I create on these coins, as well as traditional investing videos as well. I've got some stock analysis lined up, in addition to more currency coin analysis lined up. So like, subscribe, tell me what you want to see, and thanks so much for watching Milk Money, where I believe you don't have to be rich to get rich. So stick with us, and we can get rich together. So again, I'm Joshua. We'll see you in the next video.